Hi all, our presentation will describe the situated learning theory and community of practice. This theory says that learning is embedded in an activity context or a culture. This is in contrast to the classroom activity that involves abstract knowledge, which is out of context. According to the theory, learning is unintentional rather than deliberate. According to the situated learning theory, learners become involved in a community of practice through legitimate peripheral participation. Legitimate peripheral participation describes how newcomers become experienced members and eventually all-timers in a community of practice or a collaborative project. Situated learning is a theory on how individuals acquire professional skills, extending research on apprenticeship into how legitimate peripheral participation leads to a membership in a community of practice. The community of practice is a group of people who share a common concern or a passion and know how to improve as they meet regularly. The level of participation in a community of practice is ranging from peripheral, occasional, active, and then to the core group. The core group involves the ones who are the most enthusiastic about the community. The active participants are interactive and engaged with other participants. Occasional participants are less active and visit the community of practice less often. Peripheral participants exhibit less commitment and overall participation. Transactional participants are non-members. They come and go with little interaction with other members.
Jean Lave is a social anthropologist. She completed her PhD at Harvard University in 1968. She's currently a professor of geography at the University of California. Lave's studies of apprenticeship are recognized as a significant critique of educational psychology. Etienne Wenger was born in 1952 in Switzerland. He earned a PhD in artificial intelligence and graduated from the University of California. Wenger initially came upon the concept of communities of practice when he was approached by John Brown to join the Institute for Research of Learning in California. The Institute for Research of Learning is a nonprofit organization that is committed to understanding what leads to successful learning in schools, workplaces, and everyday life. There, Wenger worked with anthropologist Jean Lave, observing apprenticeships among traditional tailors in Africa. In 1991, Lave and Wenger published their book, Situated Learning, Legitimate Peripheral Participation. According to their studies, they concluded that most learning does not take place with the master, but it takes place among the apprentices.
Students may pass tests or exams but still be unable to use this knowledge. Situated learning changed the way we should look to the education. It has created a learning environment where learning concepts and skills are a revelation of the real-life situations. Situated learning has a significant impact on education process. Brown, Collins, and Doggett argued that meaningful learning will only take place if it's embedded in the social or physical context within which it will be used. Community of practice leads us to locate our students to the community of their subjects where they are participants. Practical implications are numerous at all levels, in basic education, in higher education, and in business education as well. In organizations, it has been noticed that organizations accepted and applied the COP concepts easily. In education, schools are no longer a closed world separated from the outside, but a part of a broader learning world where environment impacts our learning. Situated learning has many advantages such as encouraging deep thinking and learning, focusing on application rather than retention, encouraging reflection on learning, enhancing employability, building professional skills and continuing apprenticeship, which leads to a membership in a community of practice, placing learners in the experience, promoting students' practices for problem solving individually and in a teamwork, supporting collaborative construction of knowledge, improving the teamwork spirit, changing the student's role from a beginner to be more active and immersed in the social community, providing students with multiple roles and perspectives. Limitations of the theory. It failed to explain how students transfer their knowledge to new tasks. Time limitation. Students often struggle to understand and respond properly to situated learning contexts. The theory requires a major shift in the way of teaching in our schools. Application of the theory in higher education could be inside the classroom or outside the classroom. Inside the classroom, such as task-based learning, project-based learning, or problem-based learning. Outside the classroom, such as field trips, laboratories, or workshops, where students actively participate in an unfamiliar environment. Other important applications of the situated learning theory are medicine and nursing education, where the students are situated in the workplace. Engineering education, which involves design projects. Sports and music education, in which the students are involved in different activities. This presentation was done by Dr. Samah Ahmed, Faculty of Engineering, Dr. Hatem Al-Banna, Faculty of Management, Dr. Riham Mohsen, Faculty of Biotechnology, and me, Maha Kamal, Faculty of Pharmacy, MSA University. Thank you for watching.